Welcome to Globetrotters HD. If you're a foodie, pack your appetite and your stretchy pants, because today we're diving into the 7 best street foods you have to try in Istanbul. From sizzling kebabs to sweet treats that'll make you say, wow, I didn't know dessert could be like this. Istanbul's street food scene is legendary. Trust us, by the end of this video, your stomach will be growling and your bucket list will have a few new items. So, if you love to eat, and let's be real, who doesn't? Stick around till the end. We'll even reveal the #1 dish that you absolutely can't miss. Now let's get started. At number 7, we have something that's basically Istanbul's version of a bagel. It's called Simit, and it's a circular, sesame-crusted bread that's crunchy on the outside and soft on the inside. If you've ever been to Istanbul, you know that these little babies are sold everywhere, from street vendors to bakeries to corner carts. Simit is the go-to breakfast snack, but honestly, you can have it any time of day. You'll find vendors walking around with a huge stack of them shouting Simit, Simit, and I dare you not to stop. Where to get it? Head to Karakoy or Galata Bridge, where you'll see some of the best vendors serving up fresh, hot Simit. It's super affordable, around 2 to 3 Turkish lira, about 25 cents, and it'll keep you satisfied for hours. Pro tip, pair it with some Turkish tea and you've got yourself a legit Istanbul breakfast experience. Next, at number 6, we've got Kumpir, which is essentially a giant baked potato that's been taken to the next level. Kumpir is huge, like I could feed a small army kind of huge. It's a baked potato that gets mashed with butter and cheese, then filled with all sorts of toppings, from olives to corn, sausages, pickles, and even Russian salad. Don't ask me what's in it, but it's magical. Where to get it? Head to Ortaköy, where the Kumpir vendors have perfected this dish. You'll pay around 20 to 25 Turkish lira, $2 to $3, for a massive serving. It's perfect for when you're feeling hangry and you don't want to wait for a fancy meal. Coming in at number 5, it's the classic Balık Ekmek, which translates to fish sandwich. Sounds simple, but oh man, is it good. It's a fresh fish fillet, usually mackerel, grilled right on the spot, served in a soft baguette with a few onions, lettuce, and a squeeze of lemon. It's like the Mediterranean came together in a sandwich and said, let's make a magical meal. Where to get it? The best place to grab one is at the Eminönü Fish Market, right by the Galata Bridge. The vendors there grill the fish right on their boats, so you get that smoky, fresh from the sea flavor. Expect to pay around 15 to 20 Turkish lira, $2 to $3. And trust me, for that price, you'll feel like you're eating royalty. At number 4, it's Döner, Istanbul's answer to a fast and flavorful meal. Now I know what you're thinking, I've had Döner before, but in Istanbul, it's a whole different ballgame. Juicy, tender lamb, chicken, or beef is sliced straight from a rotating vertical spit and served in a soft pita or flatbread with toppings like lettuce, tomatoes, onions, and a variety of sauces. It's savory, it's satisfying, and let's just say, the street vendors here make it unforgettable. Where to get it? The best Döner in the city can be found at Bayramoglu or Karakoy Lokantası, 2 spots that have perfected the art of Döner. And the price? Around 15 to 20 Turkish lira, which is about $2 to $3, for a wrap that'll make your taste buds sing. At number 3, we've got Midye Dolma, which are stuffed mussels that you'll find at every street corner, especially late at night. These little guys are stuffed with herbed rice, pine nuts, and spices. Imagine a delicious seafood and rice combo that's been wrapped up in a shell. And here's the fun part. You crack open the shell, squeeze in some fresh lemon, and pop them in your mouth like it's your new favorite snack. Where to get it? The Beyoğlu district has some of the best vendors. You'll often see street vendors with a huge bucket of Midye Dolma ready to hand them over. Price? Around 5 Turkish lira, which is about $1, for a serving of 5 mussels. So it's both affordable and delicious. At number 2, we've got Çiğ Köfte, which sounds fancy, but it's basically the Turkish equivalent of a spiced meatball. It's made from bulgur, tomato paste, and tons of spices. Originally made with raw meat, but now you can find it in vegetarian versions too. It's spicy, zesty, and full of flavor. And it's often wrapped up in a lettuce leaf and served with a squeeze of lemon or pomegranate syrup. Where to get it? Find a stand in Kadıköy or Taksim Square, where you can grab a fresh serving of Çiğ Köfte from street vendors. Expect to pay around 5 to 10 Turkish lira, which is about $1 to $2, for a roll that'll leave you wanting more. And finally, drumroll please, the number one street food in Istanbul is Turkish kebab, specifically Şiş Kebab. You've probably had kebabs before, but Istanbul does kebabs like no other place in the world. Tender, juicy chunks of lamb or chicken are skewered and grilled to perfection, then served with rice, vegetables, and a side of flatbread. It's smoky, it's savory, and the best part is that it's perfectly portable, so you can eat it while walking through the beautiful streets of Istanbul. Where to get it? Head to Hacı Abdullah in Sultanahmet or Antakya Sofrası in Besiktas for some of the finest kebabs in the city. You'll pay around 20 to 25 Turkish lira, which is about $3 to $5 for a meal that's not just food, it's an experience. So, there you have it. From crunchy simit to juicy kebabs, Istanbul's street food scene is one for the books. What's your favorite Istanbul street food? Let us know in the comments below. And before you go, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to Globetrotters HD for more mouthwatering adventures from around the world. Stay hungry, stay curious, and keep exploring.